Hi there, I'm Nathan Fillion. This is AOL Unscripted. I'm here with Elizabeth Banks.
Hello, Nathan.
Hi. And we're going to ask each other a couple of questions from you guys, and then we're going to ask each other.
We're going to get really personal.
We're going
to delve in.
Take off the gloves.
Yep.
And get to the bottom of some shit.
There's some shit to get to the bottom of.
I wasn't going to swear. I said to myself, I'm not going to, and then I did it.
Well, you have a trucker mouth. Not that truckers are bad people. They're great people.
It's their mouths.
That made me swear.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start.
Jump into it.
The first question I have here on my Super Future tablet.
Yes, Moviefone tablet.
Is from Stephen Frey from Parma, Michigan. Mm-hmm. He wants to know what it was like to have a romantic scene with Michael Rooker when he was in full monster makeup.
Ooh, wow.
And slimy with KY jelly all over his entire body.
I mean, the cool thing was it was really romantic because he was covered in KY jelly, which I don't know if you know, but KY jelly, Nathan.
That's your thing.
Is often used in romantic situations. So just the smell of the KY
got
me all riled up and sexy, you know? Mm-hmm. And he was covered in this stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I subsequently was pretty much covered in this stuff. You know, it was great. The thing about our movie is that we used real prosthetics, as you know, in Slither. Mm-hmm. We didn't do CGI. And it was really helpful for us as actors because I had Michael Rooker there in his full monster makeup to look at, to love, to play, to have eyes with him.
You were able to have a reaction,
exactly,
a connection.
We had a connection. It was great.
I have a question for you that I'm going to make up on my own. If you could go back and do any one thing in Slither over again, what would it be?
If I could go back and do anything over again, you know what I would do, Nathan? I would have us have an awesome makeout scene.
I was totally hoping you said that.
Poor Nathan did not get to kiss anyone in the movie. And at the end of the movie, the very last scene, James Gunn, the director, and I surprised him with a little kissy, just to give him a little taste of the Banks. But other than that, it's this great romance between us. Mm-hmm. And we didn't get to consummate our love. All right, I have one for you. This is from Arlo J. Wiley from Akron, Ohio. What was it like moving from Captain Reynolds, Captain Malcolm Reynolds in Serenity, to Sheriff Bill Party in Slither?
There's similarities. Here's two men who are both thrust into a situation that they don't want to really have any part of.
Right.
The difference, I think, being Captain Reynolds has seen enough and done enough that when push comes to shove, he can handle it.
Yeah, he's experienced.
Right. Whereas Bill Party, not qualified.
No.
Probably not even that qualified to be a cop.
No,
on a regular basis.
What's the training like, really, in Wheelsy?
To be a cop in Wheelsy, you just have to not drink that much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because you'll be handling a firearm and stuff.
Good idea.
I hope that answers your question. I got one for you.
Oh, cool.
This is from Angelica Pierre. She's from Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
She's right here in town.
Yes.
How are you able to keep a straight face acting with Nathan Fillion? Now, be kind.
I can't. It's impossible. I'm a giggler.
Yes,
okay?
this is not my thing. It's you.
No,
though.
It's all me. I have a very hard time keeping a straight face pretty much on anything.
Yeah.
Especially this. It was so surreal, and I have a really hard time with things touching me. So,
you have spots.
Yeah, I got spots.
Your tummy can't be touched?
I can't go to the doctor if my tummy, yes.
Your neck can't be touched.
Hate it. Oh, drives me crazy. Gives me the giggles. Yeah.
Yes.
Totally gives me the giggles. So I had these tentacles coming at me. I couldn't shoot it. It took me 20 minutes. I had to finally take them and put them on my stomach and get my tummy used to having them there so that I wouldn't laugh when we shot the scene.
So I got one for you.
Okay.
This is from Marina. Overen.
Overen.
Do you think the current horror comedy genre offers stronger female roles?
I do. I mean, I was really attracted to Slither because I had a really strong female at the heart of it. She's like a great ass kicker, and she had a real arc. She really goes through something in this film, and she's very manipulative at the end, and her survival instinct really kicks in. Mm-hmm. She's sort of a demure housewife at the beginning, but then this survival instinct just kicks in and overtakes the whole situation.
I will say that your character, when push comes to shove, was far more ass-kicky than I would say my character even was.
You were a baby.
Yes.
Kind of a coward.
Yes.
But, I mean, not typecasting.
Right.
Because you're strong in real life. Okay, I have to ask you something from the heart, from me. So my question is, what drew you to the Slither script? Like, why did you want to be a part of it?
The prospect of employment.
A paycheck.
Yes. No. I mean, you want to work, definitely. You want to get a job that you could enjoy doing, that would challenge you in some way, and you could have some fun doing it. For me, when I see a role, there are moments that define the character for me. For Slither, one of those great character-defining moments, I feel it's a very small moment, is when we find this woman who's been horrifically enlarged and inflated, and just stretched out to a 9-foot skin orb.
Yeah.
Bill Party simply says, so what exactly is going on here? Because he's never seen anything like this before. And
no one has.
He's trying to remain calm. He's a small-town boy. He's a country bumpkin, but he doesn't get worked up. But this is obviously he's obviously out of his league.
Totally. Yeah. You're right. You did a great job sort of putting a lid on your panic. Through a lot of the movie, you have no idea really what to do.
He's experienced a lot of frustration because he doesn't know what to do.
A lot of panic, but you put the lid on it and you come up with a plan.
This is from Tom. From Burbank, California.
Wow.
Tom doesn't have a last name, so don't even ask. What experiences from 40-year-old virgin did you apply to Slither?
Well, you know, the cool thing was that I actually shot Slither and the 40-Year-Old Virgin at the same time. So I flew back and forth, as you know, from Vancouver to LA to shoot the movies. And on the 40-Year-Old Virgin, all we did was, you know, it's a raucous comedy about sex. So all we did was talk about sex and talk about, you know, make jokes and come up with all this great stuff. And I just was in a whole state, you know, a comic state. And I loved that it informed a lot of what we did on Slither.
You're saying you took the comedy from 40-year-old and you brought it to Slither.
I tried to bring it up.
Then my next question to you was, why didn't you bring the sex?
I did bring the sex.
You totally brought the sex. I'm totally kidding you. You totally brought the sex.
Come on. I didn't want to say really what I brought, which was the sex. I mean, Slither is full of vaginas and phallic symbols.
One could look at it and
like
maybe say over-sexified.
It's very oversexed.
Not you, but the movie.
The film is.
Yes.
And so really, I mean, they're practically the same movie. 40-Year-Old Virgin, Slither, same.
I dare you to find a difference.
I know. Okay, so this is the last one for you, Nathan, the last question. Finish this sentence. The 3 things I love about movies are?
The 3 things I love about movies are the fact I get to be in them.
Awesome.
It's a new thing for me, and I'm really digging it. The movie-going experience.
Yes.
Especially if you can get one when the people aren't kicking your seat or talking in the theater or letting their cell phones go off. By the way, guys, it's not your living room. Don't talk in the theater. If it's worth saying, it's worth waiting. You can wait till the end.
Good tip.
Thank you. And number 3 things I love about movies. I love to daydream. I love to fantasize. Pardon me. I love escape.
Yeah. Okay.
For you, I'm gonna. This is one I've come up with. I've actually worked on. Finish this sentence.
Oh no.
3 things I love about movies are. It's kind of like it's exactly the question you asked.
Okay, so you're right. You just stole the exact same question.
I stole.
3 things I like about movies. I love that. I love that I get to travel with movies.
See different places, cities.
Yeah, you know, I'd never been to Vancouver, so that was a great experience. I love discovering an actor, a new face, and I love. So
that's 2. So
that's 2. Okay, and like you, I love the movie-going experience. I mean, I love that it's just this whole sense of adventure in 2 hours, and then it's over.
To say thank you to Moviefone, press 1 now.
I think he just means to say thank you to Moviefone.
And thanks you guys for all your questions and sending in. It took a lot of work, I know.
Yeah, we were excited to answer them, and we hope that you'll enjoy Slither on March 31st when it opens in theaters everywhere, as much as we enjoyed making it and telling you about it.
And spoiling the ending. But they'll probably cut that part out where we spoiled the ending.
Hopefully. Well, you'll still enjoy it. All right, goodbye.
Thank you. That's a piece of cake. Is that all right? Punch it up. You got
If everyone could just be quiet for like 20 seconds for room tone.
Now, do you want my phone to ring again during that, or?
Oops.